4 wide. All right, next time around again, a big crowd on in here tonight at Atomic Speedway. We're glad you're here. Going to get both races in this weekend the way it looks. And it's been a long time since we've done the Atomic Brownstown, but I love it. Great car count, great crowd. Everybody up on your feet. A salute to you, the greatest fans in all of auto racing, dirt late model fans. Welcome to Atomic Speedway. Here's the best in the business, the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. You got two right there. Thornton looking for back-to-back in the Lucas Oil Series. Davenport, if he can win it this year, will be a record-tying fourth with Jimmy Owens and Earl Pearson Jr. By the way, that finale at Eldora Speedway on in the end of October. That would be on October, coming up, October 17th and 18th. Carl Short's Dirt Track World Championship, $100,000 to win. Get your tickets in CampingEldoraspeedway.com. RTJ and Jonathan Davenport at the Nutrient Solutions Start Zone. 50 laps. The Buckeye Spring 50 at Atomic is underway. Down the back straightaway, they're going to go wheel to wheel. Davenport and Thornton, and we've got a problem in turn number 2, and we're going to have a Coleman Farms Racing caution with no laps scored. Poor Daniel Ilzebeck, rough night for the rookie contender. We've him and Ebert, who's also running for the Rookie of the Year chase down there. Dirt late model record again, $20,000 to win. Not only that, it's $5,000 for second. And then third gets money, and then it's $10,000 in contingencies. We got one of the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit, and it's rookie Dan Ebert. Cody early.
Yeah, Ebert's in here. The entire crew's jumped underneath that race car. The right side tire, the right rear tire is up, so it's definitely some body work underneath. All 4 tires are up on that race car, so I think it's just cosmetic damage right now for Ebert to try to get his car back out there.
Yeah, no courtesy laps unless you have a flat tire. So we're still under caution, though. Get him lined back up because Ebert, who was scheduled to start 19th, so he would go to the back. So no laps scored in this race. 50 laps. Again, a couple of things. It'll be Delaware double file restart. That means the leader out in front by himself. Second place will choose inside or out to 10 or less laps to go. There's a pound per lap burn off here in the feature only. That'll be 50 laps, 50 pounds. So they can weigh 2,300 even at the UNO8 scales. Any caution or red flag? All lap cars restart on the tail. Thornton, Davenport, Rice, Conley at the Nutrient Solutions Start Zone. We are underway at Atomic Speedway. Davenport through the middle, down the back straightaway. Thornton who have the lead into turn number 3. The defending series champion against the current points leader off of turn 4. Thornton leads lap 1. Davenport second, Rice third, Alberson fourth. Overton runs in 5th. They battle down the back straightaway. There's a side-to-side battle between the Riggs Motorsports. Napa, Longhorn factory car as Overton. Right there in 5th, Conley, Moran, Marlar, McIntosh, O'Neill. We'll keep an eye on Moran. The last time we were here, or last time we were in action at Ocala, Moran started 7th, got that big win on a Saturday night at Ocala. All right, now, down the main straightaway, we've got 3 in the books. It's still Ricky Thornton Jr. is led from the start. Davenport, Rice, Alberson, Overton. O'Neill there, 2-time winner here is the new Infinity by Wells by Marlar, drifts up the track. They go side by side off of turn 4. O'Neill will pick up the spot. O'Neill to 7th, Marlar 8th, RJ back to 9th. McIntosh runs in 10th, running 11th. Here's Marler. De Bruning 157. He'll fight back. Whoa, pushes up the track. They're still pushing. They're still pushing. Down the main straightaway. Marler regains the spot from O'Neill. Good battle there. 5 scored. It's still Thorpe, Davenport, Rice, your top 4. Dalton Wilson trying to move up there to the bottom. Dalton now running at 11th, Bruning 12th, Ferguson 13th, Erb is 14th, 15th running Spencer Hughes. Right now, Ricky Thornton Jr., the advantage is 0.6 of a second. Here they come down the main straightaway under Rob Penrod's green flag. 7 in the books, 43 to go. Davenport has got this track figured out 3 times. The winner, as Cody Early mentioned in his career here. As they come out of turn 4, Corey Lawler, the final car on the lead lap by half a car length into 1. It's getting tight for the lead. They're side by side into turn 1. Thornton to the outside. Davenport down low. 8 complete here tonight. Into turn 3 as they'll pick up the tail end of the field. There you see Ebert. There you see Corey Lawler. Right now, Rice is still 3rd. Alberson, Overton, your top 5. Down the back straightaway around this high bank, 3/8 mile over. Davenport looking for the lead. Thought about it through the middle. He'll try to keep it through the middle. Now Thornton down, and here comes Rice. Remember Josh Rice, the great run he had at the Dirt Track World Championship at Eldora last October? Oh, out of town, they're going to spin, and it's Jonathan Davenport. And the caution is out. Jonathan Davenport there. As we will check the Dave Warren Power Sports caution with 10 in the books. Our Coltman Farms Racing caution for the current points leader. Dave Warren Power Sports replay here on that battle for second. And the 24 came down, and Davenport there, they got together a little bit, and JD slides around, and the caution came out. So he will have to go to the back, so that changes things up there. But Josh Rice had closed on that group. He was only 0.6 of a second back. So it'll be Thornton, Rice, Alberson now 3rd, Brandon Overton 4th, Moran 5th, Marler 6th, O'Neill 7th, R.J. Conley is 8th, 9th is Wilson, 10th is McIntosh. Cody Early, you see the 93 of Corey Lawler down to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit, but he quickly makes his way back onto the track.
Yeah, James, not really sure what was going on. The car smelled like it was hot, but they checked it and they told him he could go back out, so it looks like Corey Lawler will go back to the tail of the field.
Cody Spencer used to struggle all night long, qualifying heat race, made it in as a provisional, but he's the early contender here for the Hooker Trucking Hard Charger, up 7 spots. And Brandon Shepard started 26th, up 6 spots, as Davenport will go to the tail end of the lead lap cars. All right. So now what will Rice do? Rice is going to, of course, Cody Early Rice picks the top, right? Are you kidding me?
Hey, he did say he had a souvenir trailer to pay for, so I think he's going to try to get that tonight because he's in a really good spot.
Yeah, 15,000 tonight, 25K tomorrow night at the Nutrien Ag Solutions Restart Zone. 40 to go at Atomic next time around. Well, Thornton's led from the start. Davenport was challenging and got together down there with Tyler Wine and spun around. The caution come out, so he's in the back now. All right, Rob Penrod on the flag stand. Chief starter here tonight and tomorrow night at Brownstown. As we go into turn 3, Thornton. Rice picks the top on Alberson. Alberson started in 5th. Here we go, the Nutrien Ag Solutions Restart Zone at Atomic back underway in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Way up top, Alberson slides in front of Rice down the back straightaway. Here comes Brandon Overton in the hunt at turn 3. Great battle for second on back as Overton tries that bottom. Here comes Devin Miranda, 99 trying to find the brown on the bottom. Battle there, Rice in at 2. Rice second, Alberson, Overton, Moran, O'Neill, Marler, Wilson is up to 8th. Big Perm started in 14th in the Ratliff car. It's still Thornton showing the way. 12 in the books. Rice second. Out of turn 2, the advantage is 1.3 seconds. We still have all 26 starters still running, so they'll pick up the traffic here. Traffic right now in the back. They are in the tail end of the field, is back into the third turn as Thornton exits turn 2. Battle there. Here comes Wilson. Wilson on the bottom of Mikey Marlar down the back straightaway. That team based in Campbellsville, Kentucky is the 18D. Marlar, of course, in Tennessee as they go side by side at 4. Marlar still has the spot. Thornton still leads, 14 complete as we work lap 15. It's 1.3, still the advantage. Thornton over Rice, Alberson, Overton, and Moran. Dalton Wilson 8th, R.J. Conley 9th, Carson Ferguson 10th. 11th is McIntosh, 12th is Tyler, 13th is Bruning, 14th is Hughes, 15th is Carpenter. The wall will come out and bite you out of turn number 2. Remember, it's a drop off out of 2 over that bank. Thornton still in control right now. 16 complete. Rice is second and 11. Meanwhile, the advantage is down to 0.8 of a second, and they have picked up the tail end of the field, as you see right here, as Rice sparks the wall in 4. Rice into 1. Rice has now cut it down to 0.6 of a second out of turn number 2. We're going to have a battle for lead here shortly between Ricky Thornton Jr. and Josh Rice as they come out of turn number 4 down the main straightaway. 18 scored. Still 7 shy of the halfway mark. Heavy traffic for your leader. Seth Daniels to the outside goes Thornton. Now Rice has got to deal with Lawler and Daniels. Which way does he go? Rice is going to shoot through the middle. He'll go through the middle. They're 3 wide there. Rice trying to clear both Lawler, and he can't do it yet. Daniels into 1. Thornton still, now he's behind Tyler White. Now Rice has clear room up top. Down the back straightaway. It's 0.8 of a second. Alberson is 3rd. Brandon Overton 4th. Miranda's 5th. O'Neill, Marlar, Wilson, RJ. And we got one into the wall, and it's Tyler Erb. Tyler Erb into the wall. The Coleman Farms Racing caution is out for the number 1 car. All right, 19 in the books, and Tyler Erb. Cody Early was running in 12th, but he'll have to go to the back as he's in the heartbeat hot sauce.
Yeah, James, this has been a night Tyler Erb would like to forget. The crew's going to have to change the left rear tire. It's definitely flat as that car got into the wall, so they're going to work to do that, try to make an adjustment as well.
All right, Cody, great job. 19 in the books. Cody Carl, the crew chief on that best performance, 1. So 19 officially in the books. It'll be Ricky Thornton Jr., Josh Rice 2nd, Garrett Alberson 3rd, Brandon Overton 4th. Devin Moran runs 5th, Hudson O'Neill 6th, Mike Marlar 7th, Dalton Wilson 8th, R.J. Conley 9th, 10th is Carson Ferguson. And so far, the Hoker Trucking Hard Charger, Brandon Shepard up 9. In the backup, number 1. By the way, Davenport, he is the points leader. He is in 19th. So all 26 starters still running here as we are 6 shy of the halfway mark. The Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark here tonight. Well, Cody, it was starting to get interesting because Rice was getting close there to Thornton here in traffic.
Yeah, and I think Ricky Thornton realizes that once he gets into traffic, that's where Josh is going to have an opportunity. He's going to have to stay on the loud pedal and get away from that 11 car, because that 11, he's not racing for points, James. He's racing for a $15,000 payday.
And a trailer payment on the souvenir trailer. All right. Rob Penrod, the 1 to go signal, 31 to go. Thornton out in front. He's led all 19 so far. Again, Rice is 2nd. Alberson is 3rd. So Ricky Thornton Jr. looking for his 4th series win of the year. It would be career win 46, but we got a long way to go. Alberson with 1 career win. Rice 2 career victories. Overton, Moran have something to say about it maybe. Down the main straightaway, back underway. Good restart for Garrett Alberson. At the Nutrient X loses restart zone. Rice is going to slide up the track, and he just leaves just enough. That was close. You could not have slid a piece of paper between those two as Moran works the bottom. Here comes Moran through the middle, and Moran tries to squeeze up there. Rice is there. Here comes Marlar, the 157. Down on the bottom, the Infinity by Wells car. He'll slide up the track. Moran will thank you very much. Good battle there between Rice, Alberson, Moran, and Marlar. That is all behind your race leader, Ricky Thornton Jr. with 21 complete. Rice still holds that second spot. Alberson working the outside. Is there room? They're beating and banging out of 2. Oh, baby. Moran and Alberson out at turn 4. Devin Moran is going to gain the 3rd spot in 99. A racy joint here tonight. They went out and scraped some of that black. Here comes O'Neill. O'Neill running in 6th. 7th is Wilson. 8th Overton. 9th is Conley. 10th is Ferguson. By the way, Brandon Shepard 26th to 15th. It's like a little smoke out of the 18 car. Dalton Wilson, not sure if what that is. It may be tire smoke. He's got a tire rub. It looks like it's going to go down. It's going down. It is going, and about gone. And it is going to be gone as we are at the Hellraiser Jacks. No, because the Coleman Farms Racing caution is out. And you can see it rubbing on the sheet metal there, and it finally cut it and went down for Dalton Wilson, who was up to 8th. So Cody Early, Wilson's had a good hot rod in this feature, but he's going to have to go to the back here behind the lead lap cars. He goes to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit.
Yeah, he's going to pull into the pit area with that left rear tire going down. The crew's already got the new one ready to go. They'll work on that left rear trying to get it changed. Tell you what, James, short track racing in Ohio on a Friday night, man, it's elbows up tonight at Atomic.
Well, as I said earlier, 3 weeks ago, there was snow on the ground this time. Been a rough winter in the Midwest, as many of you know. But we are racing tonight and tomorrow night. As you see the left rear on the Ratliff car, Dean Bowen, the crew chief this year, on the James, Justin, and Jennifer car. His teammate, Jason Jamison, will be joining us tomorrow night at Brownstown. 24 laps scored. It'll be Thornton, Rice, Moran, Alberson, Marlar, your top 5. Then it's O'Neill, Overton, Carson, Ferguson up to 8th. Ross Robinson started 20th. He's up to 9th. Good run for the Dutch Star Motorsports 7th. Conley still in there in 10th. Bruning, and again, Wilson will have to go to the tail end of the lead lap. Still, I believe 26 cars still remain on the racetrack. Sold. We may have a new points leader headed tomorrow night. Could it be Thornton? Could it be Moran? Davenport right now runs 16th in this race. One shy of the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark here at Atomic. Thornton has led every lap. Here's on the restart. Rice picks the top. Here comes Moran on the bottom, back underway. Well, Rice is going to get that run. That turn 2 has been something else tonight. Rice on the outside makes it stick around Moran. He did not let out of the gas on that Rick Jones rocket as they go to 3. Here comes the 157 of Marlar on the bottom as Thornton leads to the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark. And all kinds of action here in the back, down the back straightaway. Now Rice to the outside. They come out of 4. Rice looking for the lead. He'll look for the lead into 1. Thornton has led the first 26 laps. That's in jeopardy. Rice throws the slider on the bottom up the track. Rice takes the lead briefly. Thornton back on the inside, the crossover into 3. Josh Rice, Ricky Thornton Jr. putting on a show. No, it's not Florence. It's Atomic into 1. 27 scored. Now Rice will regroup down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Rice, I believe he was only run at I-75 a few weeks ago, has been his only racing action here in 2025. Thornton has run everything from a midget to a whatever else he'll run it, right? A late model. As they come out of turn 4, 29 scored. It's about 3 car lengths into 1. It's 0.5 of a second on the scoring monitor. Thornton and Rice down the back straightaway. turn number 3. They're picking up the tail end of the field. Carson Ferguson trying to get around Brandon Overton. Moran is still 3rd. Marlar 4th. Alberson 5th. They headed to turn number 1. Out at 2 now. Here you see him down the back straightaway, about 4 car lengths. It's 4/10 of a second on the scoring monitor. Rice has got it going right through the middle. Off at turn number 4. Thornton hanging on right now. In at turn 1. Thornton throws it on the bottom. On Daniels. Got to keep it on the racetrack. He does. Down the back straightaway. Rice stays there about 4 car lengths back. 6/10 of a second. 31 complete. Out at turn number 4. The lap 32. 18 to go at Atomic. A good one brewing right here between Ricky Thornton Jr. and Josh Rice. As they come out of turn number 2, look at the heavy traffic. Lawler, Rice is there. He's cut it to 2 car lengths. Thornton's got to go to the outside right behind Daniels. Rice is right there. Now they got to work behind Wyatt. Down the main straightaway. Thornton not trying to be boxed in. He's got to get around these cars. He's split the middle. Good move by Thornton. Up the track goes Hanger. Now 3 cars that Rice is going to have to contend with 17 to go. If this thing stays green, that might have been a pivotal point of the race. Rice has got to get around these cars here. Meanwhile, Moran is 3rd. He's lurking right there. Then it's Marlar, Alberson, O'Neill, Overton, Ferguson, McIntosh. Shepard is up to 10th. Shepard 26 to 10th in the Rocket 1. Here they come out of turn number 4. You see Moran. Thornton now works down the main straightaway. 35 complete, 15 to go. Rice slides up the track. Thornton around Spencer Hughes. Here comes Moran in 99. Devin Moran. Will he or Thornton lead with the points lead here tomorrow night? Right now, Davenport is up to 14th. They weren't that far behind him. Moran's going to throw the slider on Rice. Slides up the track. Leaves Rice plenty of room down the back straightaway. Work the left car. Spencer Hughes as Thornton is trying to pull away. 1.1 seconds with 13 to go. Oh, man, Rice trying to get around Hughes. Here comes Marlar. Moran is there in 3rd. Devin goes to the bottom. 99 looking for the room now. Slides up the track. Leaves Rice plenty of room. Meanwhile, Thornton says thank you very much as he battles traffic. He's 1.5 seconds ahead with 12 to go. There's the battle there. Marlar debuting that new Infiniti by Wells. Looking good. Down the back straightaway. As they will have 9 laps to go. Thornton right there. Look at Rice. Rice is caught back up to Thornton. He'll battle with Brandon Smith. He'll go to the bottom. Got to be careful. And Thornton gets into the side of Smith. Here comes Rice to the outside. Rice will clear Smith. Down the back straightaway. It's going to be about a car length advantage for Thornton. Here comes Rice through the middle. 10 laps to go at Atomic. A dandy here. Thornton, Rice, Moran, Marlar, Alberson, your top 5. And Bruning goes around. And the Coleman Farms Racing caution is out with 10 to go. Bruning was running 12th. We took it. It's a leader plus 3. Exactly the leader plus 3. So it'll be Thornton, Rice, Moran, Marlar, Alberson, top 5. Then O'Neill, Overton, Ferguson, McIntosh, Shepard, 10th. Robinson, 11th. Tough break for Bruning. He was running 12th and 16. So coming into tonight on the points, Davenport led Christian Hanger out of the race in 29. So we'll get them grouped here up. Regrouped here. Well, Cody, Thornton's led every lap. Rice was back in it. It cut it to a car length before the caution. 10 to go.
Yeah, I tell you what, Josh has showed his car's pretty impressive, especially when those 3 cars got in between him and Ricky. But you got to wonder, those 2 behind him, Devin Moran kind of let those 2 get away for a little bit. See if that 99 might have been saving something for this 10-lap sprint.
You see the damage there. I believe he got into the 21 of Seth Daniels. So the damage on the right side of Thornton's car. By the way, Davenport came in tonight leading Moran by 5, Thornton by 15. So that will be interesting heading to Brownstown tomorrow night. All right, next time around. Again, 10 or less laps to go. It's a single file restart. We just made it to lap 40. Otherwise, it would have been Delaware double file. That's been pretty good. I mean, at the end of this, it might show the Thorntons led every lap, but it's not been dominant with the cautions. But Rice and Moran, what do they have to say on who's going to go to the victory lane here tonight in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series? Off of turn 4, back underway at the Nutrient Solutions restart zone. 10 to go. Thornton down the back straightaway. How will the handling on that car go? The right side door smashed in. Out of turn 4. You know Rice is going to give it all. As Cody mentioned, Rice not running for points. So he's going to let it all hang out into turn number 1 with 9 to go. Down the back straightaway. The deficit right there is about 5 car lengths. It's 0.5 of a second. Don't know if they will pick up the tail end of the field. They might. Down the main straightaway, Ricky Thornton Jr., Josh Rice, Devin Moran top 3, Mikey Marler 4th. Alberson runs in 5th. With that turn 2, you jump that cushion over there. You get that right rear Hoosier off the track. It could cost you. Here comes Rice through the middle. Off at turn 4, 7 to go. Well, the 20 RT. Looking for career win 46 in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. He starts to stretch it out. They will have 6 laps to go this time around. The Bobby and Jessica Kohler 20 RT. They might very well pick up the tail end of the field. They left 5 to go. R.J. Conley and Corey Lawler run side by side in front of these top 3 right here off of turn 4. Here comes Thornton. 5 to go at Atomic. Ricky Thornton Jr. down the back straightaway. The lead is 0.8 of a second over Josh Rice. Rice trips up a little bit at 2. Here comes Miranda 99. That might have been all she wrote. Off of turn 4. 4 laps to go in traffic. Ricky Thornton Jr. now he'll battle with R.J. Conley, who's running the top 10 for most of this race. But right now the advantage is up to 2 seconds for the defending series champion. Rice trying to group Moran Marler, but it may be too little too late because there's 3 to go for the 20 RT. Looking for his first win here at Atomic. Around the 24 at Tyler Wyatt. Now he'll battle the 71C. R.J. Conley, the final car on the lead lap, runs 19th. Well, he throws it in there. Got to be careful. Rice trying to creep closer. 2 to go. Josh Rice. 2 more laps. Rice to the outside. Barron's Performance. 1 to go. It's not over yet. Into turn 3. Rice charges hard. Barron's Performance. 1 lap to go. Thornton and Rice down the main straightaway. What does Rice have left? Thornton cannot make a mistake. Rice. Thornton out at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It looks like he's going to lead wire to wire, and Ricky Thornton Jr. is going to pick up his 4th series win of the year, his first at Atomic as he takes the checkers. Rice 2nd by 0.5 of a second. Moran 3rd. Marler 4th. O'Neill 5th. Alberson 6th. 7th, Brandon Overton. 8th, Carson Ferguson. 9th, Donald McIntosh. 10th, Jonathan Davenport. So we'll send him to the UNOA scales to make it official. Here tonight. So your Sunoco Race for Gas, that'll be Ricky Thornton Jr. again as he crosses the scales to make it official. Lucky 7th place finisher brought to you by Willwood Brakes will be Brandon Overton. Lucky 11th place by Weir's Machine, that'll be Brandon Shepard. Deathridge Opticians, lucky 13th will be Tyler Erb. And again, your Hoker Trucking hard charger of the race, Brandon Shepard, up 15 spots, finishing in 11th. Well, that's going to jumble up the points a little bit heading to Brownstown tomorrow night. We'll make that official in a little bit, but maybe not before we leave the air. Sport Mod feature, by the way, is coming up next. Thanks for joining us tonight. 9:05 on a Friday night. Thank you very much. Everybody keep warm. Hopefully we'll see you at Brownstown tomorrow night. If not, we'll be live here on Flow Racing starting at 4:45 tomorrow night. So unofficially, it's Ricky Thornton Jr., Josh Rice, Devin Moran 3rd, Mike Marler 4th, 5th Hudson O'Neill, 6th Garrett Alberson, 7th Brandon Overton, 8th Carson Ferguson, 9th Donald McIntosh, 10th Jonathan Davenport. 11th, Brandon Shepard. 12th, Ross Robinson. 13th, 14th, Daniel Hilzebeck. 15th, Dalton Wilson. 16th, Dan Ebert. 17th, Tyler Carpenter. 18th, Tyler Brook. 19th, Clay Harris, all with 50 laps complete. 1 lap down in 20th is R.J. Conley. Spencer Hughes, Brendan Smith, all 1 lap down. That's 21st and 22nd. 23rd, Tyler Wyatt. 24th, Corey Lawler. And then Christian Hanger and Seth Daniels did not finish the race here tonight. The 20 RT has cleared the scales. You're going to get a pound per lap burn off here at each and every Lucas Oil race. So that was a 50 pound per lap. And he's went through Droop. And a great thing Charlie Vest does here at Atomic Speedway. It's a high school sport, dirt track racing, and getting youngsters interested in that. And thanks to Charlie, they have the sport mod out here to help pace the field tonight with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. So thanks to the Scholastic Motorsports Association for racing and technology. As Cody Early will interview the top 3. So Ricky Thornton Jr., his 46th career win in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. As we head to Brownstown Speedway tomorrow night, as he comes to victory lane here tonight at Atomic Speedway. Well, Cody, it's going to show on the scoreboard that he's going to lead all 50 laps here tonight, but Josh Rice made it close. 0.5 of a second to the finish. Moran third. As the Bobby and Jessica Gola car, again, Zach Frields has taken over the crew chief duties on the 20 RT. Down to you, Cody.
Yeah, James, it's going to show that Ricky led every lap, but you can tell by the passenger door on this 20 RT, it was a battle tonight through the tail of the field, trying to hold off Josh Rice. But as you mentioned, multi-time winner, last year's champion. And I mentioned to start the night, this is kind of where the season really begins. And Ricky Thornton Jr. is getting ready to climb out of the 20 RT Kohler Motorsports machine as a winner once again with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. For the first time at Atomic, it's Ricky Thornton Jr., your Friday night winner. As the confetti flies and RTJ climbs out of the race car, we'll get ready to have a word with him. Well, Ricky, a perfect night. Fast time, won your heat. But what's going through your mind? We keep getting these yellow flags over and over, and you look at the scoreboard in the 11s there. You got to know he was coming towards the end of the race.
Yeah, no, I knew Josh was going to be good. Really, yeah, I feel like he was probably a little better than I was there. I was just able to get out front in front of him. So I got to thank my guys, Zach, Skyler, Jug, Terry, Seth. We got a couple extra guys this weekend helping us, and it's pretty awesome. I'm going to have a little bit of right side romance, I guess, as Van School would say. I don't know, I was behind the lap car, and he kept kind of going to the wall, and he turned back to the bottom finally. I knew it was time I had to go as I was going to get past. So me and him hit a little bit. Obviously, I got some right side damage, but it's part of it. We'll get her tuned up and be ready for Brownstown tomorrow.
Man, this racetrack tonight, you led every lap, but boy, it was a hard-earned 50 laps, wasn't it?
Yeah. Obviously, with JD starting next to me, I feel like it's one of his better racetracks. So I feel like at least I was able to get out in front of him. I don't know exactly what happened. Obviously, you don't want to see a guy be yellow, and especially be him. You want to beat him straight up. So, like I said, we'll get ready for Brownstown tomorrow. I got to thank Hoker Trucking, everyone, Kohler Motorsports, Coltman Farms, EMD Wraps, Bill Stein Chalks, Longhorn Chassis. Like I said, my guys been busting their butt. I looked like a monkey last week at Smoky Mountain. We were a lot better tonight. Got to thank KP, Bryce, Jordan, Evan, all them back at the shop working hard. Elite Ready Mix, Capital Waste. Better not forget them, or I'll be in big trouble. But hopefully, all these great fans come to Brownstown tomorrow. It's pretty nice come to Atomic and have really a sprint car crowd.
Ricky Thornton Jr., your winner tonight at Atomic Speedway. James, back up to you.
Mentioned Zach Fields has taken over the duties from Nathan Sletto. Skylar Cooper there on the team as well, as he will head to Brownstown. Last year's C.J. Rayburn Memorial winner. And right now, Cody will be talking to the driver. Put on a show here tonight. Came up just a little bit short by 0.5 of a second, Josh Rice.
Yeah, 0.5 of a second the difference tonight. Man, you were getting on the wall trying to make it happen. What did you need to be able to possibly run this 20 RT back down at the end?
I feel like I just needed it to stay green. We were a little bit harder on tires than he was, but it started rubbering real bad down here in 3 and 4, and it was really hurting me because I could make up so much time going around that top. But heck of a race. Ricky did everything he had to do there to win that one. That was a heck of a show. I'm sure all the fans loved it, stick out in the cold and everything. But can't thank my guys enough for everything. You know, this is our really our first real weekend out. Last weekend was kind of just a shit show. That's all it really was. But we adjusted really good on the car tonight. I feel like we did some stuff that we don't normally do, and it worked out. From hot laps qualifying, I had a totally different race car with just a slight adjustment. But just can't thank all my sponsors. I want to send a shout out to Jeff March, Glenwood Electric. They jumped on board this weekend. I'm sure he's got to love that, be a runner-up Lucas race, first night out with him. But just everybody, Rick Jones, of course, for everything he does for our race team. Robert and Joey with Air Max, Scott and Kelly, Chain Locker. We had our J. Dickens motor in tonight. I want to send a shout out to Kurt back at Rocket Chassis, Mark Richard, our Integers on DJ and Little Brian. Excavating, Todd and Amy and everything, and I want to make sure I'm getting everybody, man. There's a long list of people that make this possible. We just do it as a hobby, and if we'd have won tonight, I told Sean, I was like, hell, I'm gonna try to do a backflip off the roof. He's like, well, do it in the mud where it's soft. But just everybody that stopped and got a T-shirt and just everything, man. Everything helps this team. We're a small team, and if you'd have told me that I'd come run second tonight and been disappointed, I'd have told you you were crazy. But just hats off to Ricky, and hats off to my guys, like I say. They did an awesome job, and move on to tomorrow.
Said you wanted to pay that souvenir trailer off. At least you got a down payment on it now, right?
I don't even know what second pays. Yeah, hell yeah, we can take a big chunk out of it right there. But I don't even know how good they did tonight. But, yeah, that would be sweet to knock that payment off and get it back out there. I got tires to buy.
Josh Rice, your runner-up tonight at Atomic, James.
It is $7,000 for second, by the way, Cody. So, yeah, yeah. Well, Devin Moran was trying to make it back-to-back in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series as he comes home in third here tonight in car number 99 after starting in position number 9, Cody.
Yeah, Devin closes out our Big River Steel podium. Man, what did you need to be able to run these two down? I know every time we get in that lap traffic, you started to suck them back in. What did you need there at the end?
Yeah, just got to start further up front. I feel like all these races I've been starting in the back and half in the past cars. But Ricky and Josh were really good. I had a couple chances to slide Josh, and I knew he was going to be on the gas. So I didn't want to do that. But all in all, they did an awesome job with the racetrack. I felt like Charlie and the guys, it started latching, getting into 3 just a little bit, like the last 10 laps. But they did a good job, and we put on a show for one hell of a crowd out here.
Yeah, and a good points night, too, going into this 2-day weekend.
Yeah, it is, but we're here to win races. So night in and night out, we want to try to get some wins, and that's what we're going to try to do tomorrow at Brownstown.
You got some good sponsors on this 99.
Oh, yeah, obviously, Roger Sellers and his entire family, Robbie, Casey, and Connor at home with Double Down Motorsports. Mark IV, Tam from Mark IV with Honda Suzuki. Mark IV is here, and he just came on, got a new pit bike last week, so that was kind of cool. But Lazy Days RV, Big River Steel, C&W Trucking, got my new Simpson C&W Trucking suit on, so glad I could get up on the podium first night wearing that. And then so many great other people, Pee-wee's Record Service, Corey Phillips with CPA firm, Holland Haskell's, man, I ain't done this in a while. Yeah, like I said, Pee-wee's, Haskell, Bomag, Millwood Plumbing. I know Mike and Vicky's at home hanging out watching. CarSourceAuto.com, Red Oak Pub, Bill Stein, Longhorn, Eibach. I have so many great partners. My amazing crew. My wife Lakia is selling shirts. I'm hoping these fans bought some shirts tonight, and hopefully we can tomorrow. But all in all, great night, and we'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Devin Moran rounds out the Big River Steel podium, James, into third place.
All right, Cody, great job tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night at Brownstown. By the way, Ricky Thornton Jr. takes the points lead over, 30 ahead of Devin Moran. Jonathan Davenport fourth now, or third rather. Then it's Brandon Overton, Garrett Alberson, Dalton Wilson, Hudson O'Neill, Brandon Shepard, Tyler Erb, Tyler Bruning, your top 10 as we head to Brownstown Speedway. Of course, Devin Moran, he is the reigning Indiana Icebreaker winner at Brownstown. He did that 1 year ago. We have a sponsor for you. Our race recap here tonight at Atomic Speedway. And again, in the final statistics, it'll show the Thornton led every lap. Josh Rice, 0.541 seconds. You saw the battle there between Marlar and O'Neill. Davenport running in second. Tyler Wyant slowed just a little bit. JD slides as turn number 2 brings out the caution. And then there's the battle. You saw Rice there trying to split 2 cars. He did. But as he said, those cautions, and as Ricky Thornton Jr. admitted, I mean, he thinks maybe Josh had the better car here tonight, but we'll find out tomorrow night as you see the tough break for Dalton Wilson. He was running 8th, kind of tired down. He recovered to finish in 15th. There you see the battle there, Moran and Rice. Bruning bringing out a caution. And Ricky Thornton Jr. going to victory lane for the 46th time in his career in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Well, the Sport Mod feature's coming up briefly. Take a break, get you something to eat or drink at home. And again, we'll be back. Sport Mod feature coming up. And we'll see you tomorrow night at Brownstown for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.